I'm Senator Catherine Young, Chair of the Senate Standing Committee on Finance. Welcome to our meeting today. It's Tuesday, June 7th, 2016. And I'd like to begin by going over a number of nominations. They are non-appearances. And I was hoping someone would make a motion to consider all of the nominations. Senator Ransom-Halford, second by Senator Savino. Any negative votes? Okay, nominations are taken care of. Let's begin now with Bill number 434 by Senator Gallivan.
Act to amend general business law and civil practice law and rules in relation to prohibiting business entities from transmitting false caller identification information to the order of harassing persons.
Senator Marshall moves, Senator Ransom seconds.
I'm voting for the bill, but I would just like to point out that there may be interstate commerce law issues for us as a state trying to establish law that applies to call ID that might be taking place in other states. Even if somebody frankly throws this out, I think it's worthwhile making the statement that this is a problem that can be addressed. So I am voting for the bill, thinking there might be a problem anyway. So thank you.
Well, thank you. I think spoofing is a very serious problem when someone transmits false caller identification information. So any negative votes? The bill is supported. Next, we have Senate Bill 449 by Senator Marcelino.
Act to amend the executive law in relation to notification of certain persons upon the conditional release of an inmate convicted of a crime against a member of the same family or household.
Senator Walensky moves, Senator Savino seconds. Negative votes? The bill is reported. Next, Senate 845 by Senator Robach.
Act to amend the correction law in relation to establishing the sex offender public awareness program.
Senator Ransom moves, Senator Walensky seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Senate 1157A by Senator Cannon.
Act to amend the public health law in relation to requirements for collective negotiations by healthcare providers with certain health benefit plans.
Senator Little moves, Senator Ritchie seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 1483A by Senator Brunel.
Act to amend the executive law in relation to the time in which reconsideration for parole shall be determined.
So Senator Ritchie moves, Senator Marshall seconds. Negative votes?
I'm so sorry. That's okay. I'm going to go with outright. I have several negatives from other Democrats. Well, I just want to highlight the bill has been amended before it was moving. The timeline for reconsideration of parole for everyone to 60 months and 24 months. The senator sponsor has amended so that it only applies to two of the worst categories of felony. So it would affect far fewer people, but I know there are still concerns out there about allowing review only after a 5-year period. So I'm without with the number of
just to point out, there are a lot of victims' families that are concerned about how often someone comes up on parole. Do we have any? So Senator Kruger will be reported without recommendation. Any other discussion? No negative votes. Bill's reported. Next, we have Senate Bill 1633 by Senator Bonson.
Act to amend the county law and the correction law in relation to allowing 2 or more counties to enter into a contract for the provision of a county jail.
Senator Little moves. Senator Ransom seconds. Negative votes. Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 1833A by Senator Ritchie.
Act to amend the correction law in relation to adequate staffing in correctional facilities.
Senator Marshall moves. Senator Little seconds. Negative votes. Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate Bill 1933A by Senator Young.
Act to amend the social services law in relation to additional options for local social services districts to implement effectively all varied work programs and to repeal section 341 of such law relating thereto.
Senator Ransom moves. Senator Ritchie seconds. Any negative votes?
I will be in the negative. I'm very glad to see that you, the sponsor, have amended the bill to exclude New York City, but I still have concerns about the sections of the law where participants in fair hearings if it wasn't in person, might not have access to the correct information to represent themselves in their various different parts of the state.
Thank you. The Welfare Delivery Program in New York State has several flaws, and one is that there's not immediate feedback to participants who do not comply. And this addresses that very serious problem, and actually allows people to get work experience, which actually allows them to become more independent. So, any other discussion? Negative votes? So Senator Krueger will be in the negative. The bill is reported. Next, we have Senate Bill 1994A by Senator Golden.
An act to amend the criminal procedure law in relation to orders of protection for family and non-family offenses.
Senator Savino moves, Senator Leskey seconds, Senator Krueger.
I'm supporting the bill, but I'm concerned that it will be seen as an unfunded mandate. I'm curious whether we know how many people are estimated to be put into the GPS bracelet system for how long. We know the estimate is $180 per month, which will be the county's cost, but I don't know what the estimated total number of people in the state would be that are in this program. And since I think it's for orders of protection that can continue for very long periods of time, these costs could build up for the counties. So I was wondering if there's any fiscal analysis, even though it's not state cost, it's county cost.
Senator, under fiscal implications, it says this bill appears to have no state fiscal impact.
Right, it doesn't have state cost.
Right, and so it's my understanding that a lot of the local governments may already have the system, so if we just put them into utilization.
Again, I'm voting yes, because I actually think GPS bracelet is a very good model for tracking people who have violated orders to show protection. I just think, again, we keep falling into a situation where we say we don't want to have unfunded mandates on the counties. A number of people around this table, I think, carry bills saying we can't pass laws that would have a new cost for the counties, but this is one that would, just to know.
It's also a lot, this is a lot cheaper than incarcerated in some places, so it could be incarcerated, so it could be viewed as a cost saving as well.
You know, we had that discussion. Although if we put them in jail, usually the state pays the cost. If we GPS bracelets.
Still taxpayer.
No, I agree. I think you're right, that the fiscal is justified, but again, it's looking at who's paying from which pot, so to speak.
Okay, thank you. Any negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 2060A by Senator D. regarding local program.
An act to amend the public health law in relation to promotion of public umbilical cord blood banking.
Okay, Senator Ritchie moves, Senator Little seconds. Any discussion? Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate Bill 2104 by Senator Laval.
An act to amend the vehicle and traffic law and the state finance law in relation to creating the September 11, 2001 Remembrance Distinctive License Plate Program.
Senator Savino moves, Senator Ransom seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 2160 by Senator Penn.
An act to amend the executive law in relation to enacting engineers, architects, landscape architects, and land surveyors with Samaritan Act.
Senator Marchiano moves, Senator Ritchie seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 2653A by Senator Griffin.
An act to amend the highway law in relation to authorizing the town of Deerfield and Oneida County to transfer jurisdiction of a road to the state.
Senator Leskey moves, Senator Ransma seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 2924 by Senator D. Francisco.
Act to amend the state finance law and the general municipal law in relation to the lease of subcontractors and commission.
Okay, Senator Ransma moves, Senator Marchiano seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 2941A by Senator Griffin.
Act to amend the executive law in relation to the establishment of the New York State Veterans Cemetery Act.
Senator Little moves, Senator Leskey seconds. Negative votes? Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 3667A by Senator Griffin.
Act to amend the public authorities law in relation to providing toll exemptions for farmers transporting their goods to the city of New York.
Senator Little moves, Senator Ritchie moves, and Senator Little seconds. Negative votes?
I'm going without rec, not because I don't support the goal of the bill. I'm concerned that we may have again, a commerce clause problem in Canada. I don't know the answer. Can the state of New York exempt certain products from New York farmers and not provide the same exemption to trucks coming into the state with product from other states? Just a question that maybe your council can look into.
Sure, thank you, Senator. Negative votes, bills reported. 73094 by Senator Marshall.
Next amendment, executive law in relation to ignition of tobacco device.
Okay, Senator Little moves, Senator Redstone seconds. Negative votes, bills reported. Next we have Senate Bill 3464C by Senator Croce.
Act to amend the executive law, the correction law, the penal law, and the state finance law in relation to the establishment of the New York State Terrorist Registry.
Okay, Senator Little moves, Senator Leskey seconds. Negative votes, bills reported.
Sorry, I'm negative with some others, I think.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
save the discussion until this bill comes up.
Okay, very good, thank you, Senator. Senate Bill 3627 by Senator Ford.
Act to amend the correction law, the executive law, and the penal law in relation to prohibiting sex offenders from living within a quarter mile of any school, park, playground, or building in which child daycare is provided.
Senator Leskey moves, Senator Little seconds. Negative votes. Senator Von Remy is a no. Any other negative votes?
I'm without rec.
Senator Krueger is without rec. Bills reported. Next, we have Senate 3847 by Senator Lambert.
Act to amend the mental hygiene and the executive law in relation to the director and commissioner of the Office for People with Developmental Disabilities to promulgate regulations authorizing denial of disapproval of certain employment or volunteer applications following a criminal history report from such applicant.
Senator Marshall moves, Senator Ritchie seconds. Negative votes.
I'll be no. We created a Justice Center law, and the Justice Center actually does criminal reviews of applicants for OPWDD already, and so I guess I would speak to the sponsor about the fact that this might have two laws having slightly conflicting requirements, but OPWDD does already do these reviews and does a report on their findings, and that's for the non-civil service workers. Civil service employees already go through a separate fingerprint and criminal check. So I don't disagree with the goal of the sponsor. I just think that we didn't necessarily understand that this process is already in place through another law that we passed. Thank you.
Thank you. Negative votes. Others? Bills reported. Next, we have Senate 4603 by Senator Bidwell.
Act to amend the state finance law in relation to requiring itemization by school district of proposed appropriations to the education department in support of school districts.
Senator Ritchie moves, Senator Leskey seconds. Negative votes. Bills reported. Senate 4744 by Senator Croce.
Act to amend the environmental conservation law in relation to hunting safety instructors.
Senator Ritchie moves, Senator Little seconds. Negative votes. Bills reported. Next, we have Senate Bill 4964B by Senator Ritchie.
Act to amend the vehicle and traffic law in relation to increasing the retention percentage revenue for certain motor vehicle service fees.
Senator Little moves, Senator Marshall seconds. Negative votes. Bills reported.
We don't have a fiscal, as I understand, we have a fiscal projection on this bill.
No, the Department of Motor Vehicles advocates provide this
And your finance shop can't do an estimate or has.
Well, the retention percentages change, is varying. Some of it is 4% up to some of it's 35%. So it would be difficult to come up with an estimate, but there is over $1 billion in motor vehicle fees that the state collects each year. So increasing, doubling the percentage would be significant.
So it could be a significant loss to state revenue while transferred to the county clerks. And I might be able to agree that the county clerks do the work. But I think it should be dealt with within the budget as opposed to a freestanding bill. The sponsor's right here.
I would just like to say that Earlier, you talked about unfunded mandates. This is one of the top unfunded mandates for counties, that as the state continued to push work down on local motor vehicles, they didn't change their percentage rate. So this would just be correcting what the state has put in place.
And for the record, I don't know that I disagree with you on the goal. I just think what might be a very significant dollar hit to funds we use for something else now needs to be known and at least discussed before passing a bill. We need to know where those dollars are going to be lost when the counties would gain them. But I don't necessarily disagree with you that the work is being done at the county level.
I understand that, but on the flip side, I would say that the counties had no control when the state did that to them. So this is just rectifying what the state has put in place.
Thank you.
Agree to disagree.
Right. I also believe that these are the types of bills that we need to pass because it makes a strong statement to the governor that these are priorities of the legislature. And I'm very hopeful that he will include these in his budget proposal in this Negative votes, bills reported. Next, we have Senate 5000D by Senator Goldman.
Enactment of direction law, the executive law, the medical hygiene law, the penal law, and the social services law in relation to residents of a sex offender.
Okay, Senator Cannon moves, Senator Lewis seconds, negative votes, bills reported. I'm sorry, Montgomery, Senator Montgomery is no. Thank you. Senate 5131 by Senator Z. Francisco.
Enactment in relation to authorizing and directing the Public Service Commission to study the impact on consumers and perform a cost-benefit analysis of the Reforming the Energy Vision Initiative.
Senator Blasky moves, Senators seconds, negative votes. Report.
I'm sorry. That's okay. I'm negative and I have several other negative votes with me. This also will end up as a discussion on the floor of the Senate. The concern is that this could actually freeze the state from going forward with the governor's very important REV initiatives to move us to sustainable energy, reduce greenhouse gas on a fairly short but important time frame for ourselves.
Thank you, Senator. I would like to point out that this would give the legislature information that we need to make decisions, and it would also give it any additional taxes and fees, increased rates, or other charges which fund the REV initiative. And I think that's very important for the consumers of New York State. So, any other negative votes? Senator Montgomery, the bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 5270 by Senator Little.
Act to amend the mental hygiene law in relation to detained sex offenders requiring civil commitment or supervision.
This is the report of Bill, Senator Ransom Hockman, Senator Little seconds, negative votes. Senator Montgomery says no. Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 5355A by Senator Marchione.
Act to amend the general business law in relation to the sale of government signage or other metal property.
Okay, Senator Little moves, Senator Leslie seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 5601C by Senator Goldman.
Act to amend the state finance law in relation to the tobacco revenue guarantee fund, Part A, and to amend the county law in relation to filing an annual report regarding certain expenditures for indigent legal services.
Senator Ransom moves, Senator Little seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 5637A by Senator Stewart.
Act to amend the vehicle and traffic law in relation to authorizing the creation of cystic fibrosis foundation license plate and certain other related provisions.
Senator Goldman moves, Senator Little seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 5789B by Senator Blasky.
Act to amend the public health law in relation to promoting the development, provision, and accessibility of telehealth, telemedicine services, and certain other related provisions.
Very good. Senator Little moves, Senator Ransom seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. 6320 by Senator Ransom.
Act to amend the education law in relation to aid in school districts educating Native American pupils.
Senator Little moves, Senator Leslie seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 6446 by Senator Crowe.
Act to amend the executive law in relation to state disaster preparedness plans.
Okay, Senator Little moves, Senator Leslie seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. 6509 by Senator Marson.
An act to amend the education law in relation to computer-based assessment technology apportionment.
Senator Savino moves, Senator Golden seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. 6583A by Senator Hammond.
An act to amend the social services law in relation to requiring medical assistance coverage for the cost of donor breast milk in certain circumstances.
Senator Little moves, Senator Savino seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. 6689 by Senator Sereno.
An act to amend the correction law in relation to requiring sex offenders to verify their registration on the sex offender registry on a biannual basis.
Senator Ransom Hofer moves, Senator Gillespie seconds, negative votes. Senator Montgomery is negative. Bill is reported. Senate 6733 by Senator Funky.
An act to authorize the New York Council on the Arts to award certificates of merit to artists in selected disciplines.
Senator Golden moves, Senator Savino seconds, negative votes.
I actually will be a no vote. It requires that the artists were born in the state of New York. We don't even require a governor to be born in the state of New York to be eligible. So I always take it as wonderful when talented people want to come to New York State and contribute to our state. Perhaps, I wouldn't know how to measure, perhaps the very best artists in the state of New York were born somewhere else and came here. So I'm just a little confused why we would limit an award to somebody who was actually born in physically in the state. So I'm going to be a no vote on that.
Okay, thank you. Any other negative votes? The bill
Go without rec.
Without rec. Thank you, Senator.
Make a point.
Next, we have Senate 6954A by Senator Little.
Act to amend the private housing finance law in relation to the mobile and manufactured home replacement program.
Very good upstate New York program, Senator.
Motion to report.
Senator Mizzolio moves, Senator Ransom seconds, negative votes. Bills reported. Next, we have Senate 7007 by Senator Ritchie.
The social services law in relation to creating the child care regulatory review task force.
Okay, Senator Gillespie moves, Senator Mizzolio seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 7067 by Senator Savino.
An act to amend the social services law in relation to the care and services provided by licensed mental health counselors eligible for coverage under the Medicaid program.
Senator Golden moves, Senator Hammond seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 7127 by Senator Coche.
An act to amend the executive law in relation to establishing a task force on veteran employment opportunities, providing for the repeal of such provisions upon expiration thereof.
Senator Mizzolio moves, Senator Gillespie seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 7191 by Senator Dale.
An act to amend the executive law in relation to the eligibility for reimbursement of burial expenses.
Motion for.
Senator Mizzolio moves, Senator Little seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. 7224 by Senator Murphy.
An act to amend the executive law in relation to statements made to the state board of parole by the victim of a crime.
Senator Golden moves, Senator Ransom seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. 7252 by Senator Boyd.
Act to amend the correction law in relation to directing the Division of Criminal Justice Services to notify the appropriate agencies within 48 hours to receive a change of address or enrollment, attendance, employment, residence in an institution of higher education by a sex offender.
Senator Golden moves, Senator Mizzolio seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 7408A by Senator Young.
An act to amend the county law in relation to the payment of salaries for certain district attorneys and making appropriation therefore.
Senator Mizzolio moves, Senator Ransom seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 7529 by Senator Pietro.
Act to amend the public health law, the insurance law, and the workers' compensation law in relation to enacting the Living Donor Protection Act of 2016.
Senator moves, Senator Golden seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 7637 by Senator Little.
An act in relation to distributing 2014 bond volume allocations made pursuant to section 446 of the Federal Tax Reform Act of 1986.
Senator Golden moves, Senator Hammond seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Senate 7922 by Senator Savino.
An act to amend chapter 62 of the laws of 2011 relating to constituting chapter 18A of the consolidated laws relating to financial services.
Senator Gillespie moves, Senator Ransom seconds, negative votes. Bill is reported. Now we would move over to the supplemental calendar. Senate 992 by Senator Rivera.
An act to amend this executive law in relation to translation services for inmates preparing before the parole board.
Senator Little moves, Senator Redstone seconds, negative votes. Yes, Senator.
Without recommendation.
Without rep. Thank you. Bill is reported. Next, we have Senate 6715 by Senator Cruz.
Act to amend the public health law in relation to maternal depression treatment.
Okay, Senator Sabino moves, Senator Gillespie seconds, negative votes. There you go. Bill is reported. Next, 7125A by Senator Sanders.
Act to amend the executive law in relation to creating the Women Veterans Advisory Committee.
Senator Little moves, Senator Sabino seconds, negative votes. The bill is reported. All supplemental, I'm sorry, all bills.
That all set up?
All bills are referred to the Senate rules, so thank you, everyone.
Yes, you take